I don't know what just happened. Something happened. I'm back. But like I was saying, every day you get up, every day you get the chance, praise God. Praise God. Don't let nobody stop you from doing whatever it is that you want to do. Because God gave you the ability to do. Of course you're gonna have haters. Of course you always got them people that want to hate. You always got them people that's gonna come and try to knock you off your game. Because that's neither here nor there. Nor there. I've in my journey. I've learned a lot. I've learned to see certain things that I could see before. People show their truth. When people don't understand what they can't control, that's when the slander comes. That's when everything rises up. But you know what? God brought me through all that. God is still guiding me through all that. People are mad. People mad off of your success. People get mad when they see you being blessed for stuff that they don't have. When they can have the same thing, but they choose not to. They choose not to do better. They choose to stay in environments that are toxic. Instead of something positive, more motivation, learning about what stuff is going on around them. They dwell in evil and create chaos and talk that's not relevant. The reason why I'm able to go like I go, walk where I walk, because God guides me to walk. God takes me there. God helps me to go. If it weren't for God right now, I don't know where I'd be. Because you know something? You don't know because I don't talk about it. Last year, at the end of the year, I had a rough year. I had a rough year. I lost 3 jobs in a matter of how we're going to do it. But you know what? Right there before Christmas, God blessed me with a job. And I'm still with that job now. I couldn't ask for a better job. I'm just so thankful to God for what I do have. I don't have much, but I'm rich with God. I'm rich with God. Take that and just meditate on it. You don't have much to be rich. You can just be rich by having a relationship with God and knowing God is there for you. Like I always say, I'm not a preacher. I don't teach to be a preacher. Nothing like that. Try to uplift people. Because I've seen how words can hurt people. I've seen how words can destroy someone in a minute. And we live in a world now is acceptable when it shouldn't. We'll get accountable. We're going to be held accountable. And I don't know if most people came across my video fight, but I'm going to no longer respond to the haters out there, because that's what they want. They want to get me out my character. They want me to say this and that, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to continue to move forward. And discourage me. The devil won't defeat me. When you know God and God's in your life, you don't have to do everything. Because see, I got some great people behind me on YouTube family. They know where I'm coming from, know my heart. They know they got for me. And once I moved away from certain people and certain things, that are so enraged right now, so butthurt right now, they're the ones that are attacking. I move different now. Two years ago, I'm from it. I don't know I'm not. But I can't. I can't. So I'm growing a lot. When you get older, you get wiser. You stop playing with childish stuff. You stop doing childish things. You treat people the way you want to be treated. You love people instead of hating on them. Or if you don't like certain directions, move on. Leave people on. Leave people alone. I'm scared of no one. I'm scared. Gotta say, if I see wrong, I'm gonna call wrong out. And it's not hating, or it's not that I'm anything. It's the right thing to do. It's the godly thing to do. I don't care if you're a preacher, a pastor, or a bishop, or whatever. Like it's simple. I'm not hating. I have no need to hate. No need to hate no one. I'm a child of God and I love everybody, just like the Bible says. But I know who my day ones are. I know who been over the last 2 years. I know who started this walk with me, and who got my back, who stand 10 toes down for me. I can move in silence, and people know. People defend. People got my back because they know where I come from now. People understand. I get encouragement on a daily basis. I get encouragement on a daily basis from people. I don't have to say anything. When the attacks come, and people try to defend me, I keep it up with defend me that know the truth and will put it out there. When I go in certain areas, or I go around, and when I go support my brothers and my sisters on here, I get nothing but love and respect, and I give it back to them because they truly family. They truly family, and people don't understand that. When I go, the first thing, if I go to Hey Peanut channel, if I go to her channel, first thing she gonna say, if she see me there, she always acknowledge me. ask me how I'm doing, and she be like, I'm sorry, but when I say stuff, but you know what? I love my sister. I support her, and that's what people don't understand. They don't understand the growth, and it's anywhere I go. Not just her, C-Dub, Yolanda. We get judged because we move different. People don't like us, so they want to try to create a narrative, trying to knock us down, trying to do what we need to do. And it's one thing I realized. When you fight back, when you step up your game, and you come out, you speak out about what's happening. When you do that, that's when the devil back. And then they go back, and there 4 or 5 videos about it. But you know what? I don't have to make 4 or 5 videos. I can make one, like I did last night. I can make one. It's like I said in my short, you can hate if you want. I don't care. But I'm not conforming back to your demonic, evil ways. I'm not transforming back. I'm not going back. Because y'all want to be a narrative of lies and slanders against me. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pray for your soul. I'm going to pray for you. God say faith without works is dead. If you don't put faith in this stuff, if you don't practice it, if you don't study it, it's not gonna bless you. I know this world is evil. Look at the world now compared to where we were 2 years ago when Joe Biden was president. Look at it. People always want to talk about it. Biden did. They can say Biden had his faults. Biden is human like all of us. Might not like everything he did, but Biden is human like all of us. He wasn't out here calling other countries out like our so-called administration now. You could be Republican, you could be whatever you want to be. At the end of the day, we all human. All human. And if you look at the way this world is being ran by the people who's in charge, there's no God in the equation. There's no God in the equation. There's none. It's sad to say, but it's none. There's none. And like I say, greed. And Timothy. You're gonna be boastful, prideful. You're gonna be all about the sale, stuff. I've seen the outrageous things today, and I guess that God is telling me something about. God is revealing something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I keep talking about it the way I do. I just keep saying this Chris Brown and Usher thing is crazy. It just that people are willing to pay almost $700 to $800 for a concert ticket when when we're going through so much as a nation right now. I don't think these people fathom. Absolutely. When they can't even put food on the table, they can't even put clothes on their children's back. But we got time to worry about concert. I was over there scrolling as they came. I don't almost $3,000 for a meet and greet, for where you can just say hello and goodbye to somebody. $300 almost, $2,500. And some fool out there, some nut out there will pay that. I say, people got their priorities jacked up. I like good music like the next person. But you got to draw the line somewhere. In these days and times, gas almost $5 a gallon. $6 a gallon in California. And you out here charging people almost a dang on monthly rent for a concert ticket. And they know somebody gonna buy it. And that's the sad part. Somebody gonna take money from what they need, whether it be for the kids or whatever it may be, to try to get a concert. It's reasonable concerts out there. I mean, it's not bad, but you have to know what you can afford and what you can't afford, and what's just straight out ludicrous. And you have to ask yourself, mind if you're gonna pay $700 to $800 for a concert ticket. You're not. And like they, entertainment is entertainment. I went and saw, and she said something. She says at every one of her concerts, she said the music industry is dark. So many people said she wouldn't do stuff, but look at her now. Look what God has brought her through. Look where she's going. And she's right. The music industry is deep. Devil is the devil. You have to watch what you watch. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch what you do. You have to watch. And I mean, I don't know if anybody agree with me, but I see, when I look at, I love her music to death, but Beyonce for one. When I look at her now, compared to where she was before, it's just something deeply, deeply in my soul that's telling me this. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like she's lost. And she's not even. It's just hard to explain. It's just hard to explain. But some of these music artists out here now, they sold their souls for fame. And you can't say that it hadn't happened. It is. It's happening. So you have to watch what kind of music you listen to. You have to watch the kind of music that you subject yourself to and your children to, because it's meaning behind everything. The devil is real, and they will use anything, everything to try to steal your soul. They'll try to get you to go. They will. They will. They'll try to get you to do anything to conform to their standards. This country, man, this country changed so much ever since Trump became president. It's like racism, it's like racism now. Racists feel like they can say anything they want to say, and they won't get, they won't, and let the president get you because you want to follow him. That's the reason why he always mentioning Barack Obama. That's always why he mentioned him, because he don't like him. He doesn't. And they want to talk about that there was never any assassination attempt against Obama. That's a lie. He had the most security around him at all time, and still do to this day, because he's black. It'll come to the light, for real. It will. It'll come to the light. It'll come to the light. That's to believe that. Like I say, God is good. They just hit the fan. And I had to let them people know they can't stop me. They can't stop me. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna speak on what we, but I'm not gonna get out of character. I'm not gonna hurt back to where I came from, because God's been good to me. God's been good to me. And a few days back, I couldn't be more happy right now. It takes a village to learn. It takes a village to raise a kid. It takes a village to raise a son. It takes a village to raise two daughters. Kids will drive you crazy, but you know, at the end of the day, just seeing my son get his college degree, just seeing that, I'm proud. It means I did something right in life. I haven't been the best parent. There's no great parent in this world. There's no book on how to raise your kids. But when you see that you've done your job and you see how they're growing, it makes you proud. It makes you proud. And it makes you realize that God blessed your child to get that far. It's been so many nights, so many days that I laid there wondering in bed, have I done enough for my kids? But you know what? At the end of the day, when you're doing what they're supposed to do, realize that you have. Me and my son had a conversation it's been about a couple weeks ago. Sorry, I hadn't been in touch, or hadn't talked that much to you. I just told my son, you don't have to apologize to me. I know you trying to get over that hurdle and stuff like that. I never take it personal. But he thought I was taking it personal. I told him, I don't take it. You're doing what you gotta do, son. I see you. I know what you're doing. I know you'll call when you get a minute. We don't have to talk every day. Cause I know God's got him. He's covered. God's got all my children. They covered. I have nothing to worry about. And you know, when you've been divorced for almost untimed years, and you've been up and down, mom, be that you got your kids, mom or dad or whatever you're going through, and then you have to learn how to co-parent, and you have to learn how to the new norm. For a long time, I was mad. But you know what? God showed me. God brought me. When the times were rough, God was there. Because someone is not in your plan, God will reveal it to you. And before I speak to my ex-wife, by the grace of God, over many years, we were able to form a friendship just for the kids and understanding what we have to do as parents. And what I'm getting at is, I had a conversation yesterday. I said, well, we're having a little family. Well, is your mom coming? And he was like, Dad, I don't think she's coming because she didn't want to make you feel a certain way because her friend was coming. So I said, I want her there. She has the right to be there because that's your mom. So I called up last night. We had a conversation, and I was telling him, please come. I want you there. I'm like, that's your son, and I want you there with him. Don't worry about. I said, I respect that you respected my feelings enough to say that to him, but no, you have the right to be there. So we talked about it, and I said, thank you for it. I'm grateful that you. I mean that's just growth. That's where you have to learn to love that person, regardless of what y'all went through. Regardless of what you went through. It doesn't matter. If you got that ex-husband, ex-wife, boyfriend that you have kids with, sit down and try to have a conversation. You might not want to have that conversation. You might not want to do it with that person. But if you got small kids, or just kids in general, especially if you got small kids, your ex always figure out a way, pray about it, learn from it. But for the kids, put them differences aside and try to work it out. Some situations you're not going to be able to work it out all the time. But just try to work it out, because I can count on my fingers how many times a night my kids ask me, how come mom's not around? How come my mom won't come see me? That situation, and you have to look at a child and you tell them that you don't know why your mom won't come around. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking just to see your kids sit there and cry, wondering why the mom won't come see them. But now, my kids have a relationship with their mom that like they always wanted. But before them nights, man, that's rough. That's rough trying to raise kids on your own and then have them looking at you asking, well, why mom won't do this? Why mom don't do that? And I would always reach out to her, like, come see your kids. They want to see you. Come see your kids. They asking about you. But we went to court, and before this was during the divorce proceeding, we went to court and everything back in the day because we had a little situation going on with one of her boyfriends, and he wanted to try to boss my kids around, tell me what to do. And so my mom really wasn't against me, wanting her to like see have as much time seeing the kids like I did. But I told the judge, I said I have no issues seeing our kids every other weekend. I was never the type of person that keep my kids away from their mom. I never spoke bad about them or to them. I never told them why the marriage didn't work, why I left, and this, that, and the third. I never told them that until they got older, until they could understand why and what happened. I never tell until they were older, because you can't tell no kid no stuff like that at a young age. They don't understand. They're gonna always be like, well, they're gonna ask questions of why this and why that. But like I say, I thank God now that we all got a relationship to where we're a family. We're a family. We may not be together, but we're a family. That's their mom, and we're a family. Yes, family gets on your nerves. Yes, you have to. Nobody's family perfect. None. None. But you have to try to mend them broken relationships with your family. If you know with children involved, you have to mend those. It's painful. You don't want to do it, but it's necessary for that. It's partner from your kids. Your kids are gonna see you. They ain't gonna know about the dad or who, etc. So it's important that you can't talk bad about an ex-spouse around your kids. You can't. And that's the problem. That's the problem with most of the minority community. We so quick to call people out and talk about, well, he's a deadbeat dad. He don't want to do this. He don't want to do that for his kids. That may be true, but you can't say those things in front of kids and let them hear you saying that. A child is gonna be a child. A child is gonna want to see their mom. A child is gonna want to see their dad. They ain't gonna understand why y'all fighting, why this happened. They're not gonna understand none of that. And that's when it comes to being a parent, that you gotta suck it up and do what you gotta do for that child. But bashing that parent in front of the kids, that's not gonna do nothing. That's why us in the black community, we need to learn, we need to teach the younger generation how to take care of their families, love their families, pass these traditions down, like having family dinners on Sundays with the whole be just getting together during a funeral. We should not be doing that at a funeral. See people at a funeral one day, everybody in the family see for just that one day, and then you don't see them again. That's not family, dude. It takes 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, maybe whatever it may be. Reach out to them. Reach out to them. Reach out to them, dude. Just try to be compassionate to people. Understand? You don't mess with them no more. You're not speaking on them no more. Leave them alone. That's why I get back to this YouTube. If people moved on, leave them alone. Don't sit up on your platform for 3 and 4 hours talking about them, because they're not coming back. They walked away for a reason. For 3 or 4 hours. That's because you're miserable. You have nothing to talk about, and you know the facts of the fact, and you know that person's right. Like I said, I'm never gonna change again. I'm never gonna let them drag me back down that way again, because that's all they want to do. They want to call me out my name, talk about me, so I go back. Do you know I'm over 1,400 subscribers? I picked up some more subscribers yesterday by the grace of God. My channel growing because of God. Ain't nothing I'm doing. I just don't hear and speak positivity. Preach about love, what we need more of in this world. We need more love in this world, regardless. We need for people to show more compassion in this world. That's what we need. We don't need more hate, division, and going on right now. Anyway, I mean, on the news now, it's something. It's always something. It's always something with this president. If not him comparing himself to Jesus Christ, if it's not him trying to bully our allies and everything else, there's so much madness in this world, yo. So much madness. So much going on. But in the last days, they said there'll be nobody cares like they used to care. Nobody. Nobody cares like they like things you like the old time way. They need to put prayer back in a whole lot of stuff, because this world be in a better place right now. Praying. We need prayer right now, because it's too much going on in it. When you look out here, all you gotta do is just look out. Look at what's going on. And to be honest with you, I don't even know how we recover from this. But so much to this country that it's gonna take years upon years upon years to fix. Done so much damage, to our relationship with certain countries. He's done damage. He's so big in another country that he don't even want to help his own country. While we sitting over here suffering big time in America, he over there trying to control the country, trying to take over a country that he had no business being in. That he has no business being in. Starting a legal war that that it's just terrible, man. It's just terrible. It's terrible. It's just terrible, dude. But I thank God. I thank God for just being alive this morning. And Damon, my brother, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. I don't know what happened on my live earlier, but I think the devil didn't want me to go live, so he wanted to act the shenanigans and try to stop the stream. But you know what? God had other plans. God had other plans this morning. But I'm getting ready to get out of here so I can get myself to work. But I'm just going to say a little small prayer. Then I'm going. So I just want to say, God, I come to you this morning. Thank you for my life, my health, my strength. I just want to say, continue to bless me. Continue to bless my family. Watch over my kids as they go about their way today. Watch over my son as he prepares for this new journey in life. Just heal the world. Send power down. Let everybody know that it's going to be okay. That it is a way out of this situation, Lord. Just continue to bless me. Guide my footsteps. Continue to help me grow in your word, Lord. Continue to help me grow. Nothing without you. Nothing at all. Brother Damon, let me hear how you doing? To you. And blessings to you. I just pray all y'all have a good day. Stay blessed. And remember, take God with you. Take God with you. Don't leave the house today without thanking God. God with you. Take God with you. Hey, being me. How are you doing, beautiful? I hope you had a today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your. But like I said, I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to go to work. Just let go and let God today. Let God do it for you. God is a miracle worker. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. Whatever it is, just being me. Just be encouraged. Lean on God. God to make it better. We can't without him. Life is hard. Life is hard. Believe that. Life is hard. But we all have our struggles. We all have our bad days. But when you ain't having that good day, or you not feeling at your best, lean on God. He'll make it better. Just lean on God and just give it to him. And with that being said, I'm going to try not to, just being me. But it don't always work out that way. I'm going to try not to. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And until next time, God bless. And remember, I love you in Jesus' name. And may God have many blessings for you today.